Hello dear students, hope everyone are fine. With a note on that, in today's session we'll be learning with probability. What exactly is probability? Probability is the chance of occurrence of an event, whether an event is going to occur or not. What is the chances of occurrence of an event? Always the probability will be lying between 0 and 1. It cannot be more than that, or it cannot be less than 0. It cannot be more than 1. 0 indicates impossibility of the event and 1 indicates that it is certain to happen. Coming to the formula of probability, the probability of event is being given by number of favorable outcomes divided by number of total outcomes. When we go with the problems, I'll be explaining you the technical terms what we'll be using in the probability. So let us go with the problem. A die is rolled. Find the probability that an even number is obtained. A die has 6 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So first we need to write sample space. What is sample space? Sample space is the set of all possible outcomes or results of an experiment. So, and usually sample space is written with the capital letter S. Here S, when a die is rolled, the sample space, the exhaustive number of outcomes can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the question, what they have asked is the number of even number has to be obtained. So, in this, E is event. Event is the subset of the sample space. Event is the subset of the sample space. Means in the sample space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are the even numbers we have? 2, 4 and 6. Now what is the probability of V getting 2, 4 or 6 when I throw a die or when a die is rolled? Now we will apply the formula, that is favorable number of event, probability of an event is equal to favorable number of event divided by total number of exhaustive events. So here the favorable number of events is 3 and total number of exhaustive outcome is 6. So the probability of occurrence of an even number when a die is rolled is 3 by 6, or simplified version of 3 by 6, that is 1 by. We'll continue with the next problem. 2 coins are tossed. Find the probability that 2 heads are obtained. When one coin is tossed, the sample space will be very simple, head or tail. When 2 coins are tossed, the sample space must be 2 to the power of 2. So we need to get 4 numbers in the sample space, or 4 outcomes in the sample space. So the sample space goes like this: heads and tails, head and head, tail and head, tail and tail, which means when 2 coins are tossed, in the first coin I may get head and in the second coin I may get tail, and again in both the coins I may get head, and next in one coin I can get tail and in the other coin I can get tail, and the last one will be both the coins I'll be getting tail. Now what is it they have asked in the question? Find the probability that 2 heads are there. Okay, the only outcome where there are 2 heads in the sample space above is 1. So applying the formula, favorable number of events, that is 1, divided by total number of events, that is 4. Probability of getting 2 heads is 1 by 4. Now then let us see with the dice. 2 dice are rolled. Find the probability that the sum is, first let us see, equal to 1. Before even getting into the problem, let us first see when the 2 dice are rolled, what will be the sample space. When the 2 dice are rolled, when one die is rolled, the sample space will be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When 2 dice are rolled, 6 to the power of 2, which means 6 into 6. I need to get 36 outcomes. I need to get 36 outcomes. So in the first die it will be 1 and in the second die it will be 1. We'll start with that. In the first die it will be 1 and in the second die it will be 2. So it goes on 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, 1 4, 1 5, 1 6. Then 2 1, 2 2, 2 3 till we exhaust everything. So we'll have 36. We'll have 36 exhaustive outcome. Now let us see what is that they are asking in the question. Find the probability that the sum is equal to 1. See the first outcome what we have, 1 1. Okay, this is the minimum number of thing what we can get because there is no 0 in the die. It can start from 1 and 1. So the sum is equal to 1. It is an impossible event. It cannot happen because it will start from 2. 1 and 1 minimum will be 2. So applying the formula, probability of an event where the sum is equal to 1 is favorable number of outcome that is equal to 1 is 0 divided by exhaustive number of outcome that is 36 or total number of outcome that is 36. Going to the next one, equal to 4. If you look at the sample space, where do you get the sum equal to 4? We have 3 possibilities. The first one is 1 3, the second one is 2 2, the third one is 3 1. In all these 3 cases, the sum is equal to 4. So the favorable number of events is 3 divided by total number of outcome, which is 36. So the probability of getting sum equal to 4 is 3 by 36. When simplified, we get 1 by 12. The last one where the sum is less than 13. 1 3 13. Here if you look in the sample space, the last 6 and 6, that is in the first die also I get 6 and in the second die also I get 6. The maximum number of sum one can get is 12. 12 in both the dice, 6 and 6. So that is the maximum. So here it is less than 13. Everything what we get over here will be less than 13. Whatever 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, 1 4, you look at the entire sample space, what we'll be getting the sum less than 13 only. So favorable number of events is 36 divided by total number of events, that is 36. We'll get the probability of the sum less than 13 will be equal to 1. Next, we'll go for the next problem. A card is drawn at random from a deck of cards. Before getting into this card game, cards problem, I just need to tell you what are these cards and how many cards are there in a pack. Because you need to write the sample space. Only when you can understand how many cards are there, what are the various cards we have, then we can get into the problem. A pack of cards has 52 cards. There are total 52 cards and we have 2 colors, that is red and black. We have 26 red cards and we have 26 black cards. We have 4 shapes in it, that is diamond and heart, which are red, and clubs and spade, which are black. And every suit, every shape has 13 cards in them. That is, we have 13 red diamond cards, we have 13 red heart cards, we have 13 black clubs cards, we have 13 black spade cards. Totally we have 52 cards, and in each of the shape we have king, queen, ace, and then 2 to 10 numbered cards. 2 to 10 numbered cards. If you can get this much, if you can understand this much, that is, we have 26 red cards, we have 26 black cards, and we have 13 diamond red cards, we have 13 heart red cards, we have 13 clubs black card, we have 13 spades black card, and in each of the shape we have king, queen, J, that is joker, ace, and numbered cards of 2 to 10. So each of them will be 13 cards. We'll continue with the problem. A card is drawn from a deck of cards. So the sample space here will be 52. Find the probability of getting 3 of diamond. We'll have only one 3 of diamond card. We have only one 3 of diamond card. So favorable number of event is 1 and total number of the outcome or the exhaustive sample space is 52. Therefore, the probability of the event, that is drawing 3 of a diamond, is 1 by 50. Let us go to the next problem. A card is drawn at random from a deck of cards. So the moment they tell you that from a deck of cards, the sample space must be 52. Find the probability of getting a queen. So I had said you there are 4 shapes, that is heart, diamond, clubs, and spades. Each of them have a queen. Each of these shapes have a queen. So there are 4 queens. There are 4 queens. So the favorable number of event is 4 and the total number of exhaustive event is 52. That is sample space. So the probability of getting a queen is 4 by 52, or simplifying it, we get 1 by 13. So this was with regarding to the simple problems based on coins, dice, and cards. Hope you have understood. Any doubts, you can WhatsApp me or you can send a mail to mail ID deepatm.gfgc@gmail.com. Thank you, students. Stay home, stay safe.